So I'm here with Rånni. He's a Norwegian fjord horse, and he's scared of going out on trail rides alone without another horse. So the owner says that he's like completely nice, the nicest horse, but going out on trail rides, it's difficult because he will bolt, run away, and it doesn't work. So I have to try to figure out why this happens. Why doesn't he want to go out? Is he scared of kind of leaving the ranch? Doesn't he feel safe? Does he have some bad memory from a trail ride? I'm not completely sure just yet. So what I have been doing with him so far is walking with him on a hike, and we have taken the same route every day. And when I walk with him, I feel like he's a little bit. He's very easy to walk with, but he's a little bit like not so excited to be out. He's a little bit more like, I feel like he's thinking about turning around, going back home. He doesn't have this focus like going forward, like typical horse would have, like going on a new place. They would be a little bit excited, looking at things. He's a little bit more reserved. And I feel also like he's an introverted horse, so he doesn't completely show his feelings that easily. But besides that, he's just very nice, super chill. I've also been riding him a little bit in the arena, just to check that he will listen to me when I sit on him, when I ride him. And I also want to make sure that each time I'm with him and we are spending time together, it's really nice for him. So I've been giving him a lot of treats, just keeping the sessions super easy and chill and fun, just asking him for simple things like stopping, backing up a little bit, giving him a lot of treats. And when we have been out on the trail walks, I have allowed him to kind of stop every now and then and eat some grass, just make sure that he's kind of having a good time. So I want him to kind of be excited to spend time with me, that something fun is going to happen. So hopefully we can kind of change his state of mind and make him feel really happy and excited about going out on the trail rides. So today I feel like our prep work is kind of finished and it's time to just test and try to go on the trail ride with him. So I'm just gonna saddle up and we're good to go. So one thing you have to be sure of as well is to make sure that he is feeling comfortable. I'm not using a bit. Bits are not comfortable. Bitless is better. And then, where are you going? Make sure that the girth is not too tight. If you tighten the girth way too much, it's not going to be comfortable for him. So only tighten it up a little bit. So once I get on him, I'm just going to start by giving him treats, starting the thing very friendly and nice. And then I think we're pretty much just gonna ride out and just see how it will go. And if something happens, if I feel anything strange with him, I'm just gonna jump off and deal with it from the ground. I feel like from the ground I have a lot more control. He's a really strong horse. And it's gonna be difficult to kind of completely stop him if he's really trying to bolt. So we have to just break the pattern in a way where I definitely can stop him, and from the ground I can stop him. So that's kind of the plan. You ready? Yeah. And since I haven't felt anything weird when I have been walking with him, I haven't been feeling anything too bad, so I don't completely know his issue just yet, so we just have to try and see what will happen, so I can deal with it when it happens. But for now, if he was super scared when I was walking with him, then I knew he would be like, he would feel scared about leaving the ranch, but I haven't felt that, So I just kind of have to see. But I feel now he's kind of being a little bit weird about walking out of the ranch. He's not really walking straight, he's walking really like from side to side. So we'll see. But he's like hesitant, So we're just gonna have to see and try to keep him walking straight ahead. And we're only gonna walk like a little bit, and then I'm gonna stop and give him treats. So we're only walking a little bit. I will stop and give treats. And make sure that he's feeling motivated and kind of excited about going out. So we're just gonna pass this gate a little bit here. And I'm gonna give him some treats. Good boy. And we're gonna walk exactly the same route that we have already been walking. So he knows where we're gonna go. It's not completely new to him. So when we start to do kind of our circle or our round, it's gonna feel familiar to him. He's gonna know that we will take a round and kind of come back home. I'm gonna try to stop him. Oh, bra! Don't turn, just stand still. He's backing up, so he's finding his own treat. Oh yeah, flinket. Bra! And I think, like with him, maybe, this is just my theory so far, is that he's just gonna, he needs to feel a little bit more excited. It needs to be more fun for him. So, you know, maybe in the past, with his previous owners, it was some young girls, and maybe they were a little bit scared of going out on the trail rides. So maybe they were riding him with really tight reins and maybe a heavy bit. So it was really uncomfortable for him. And also, one thing in Norway, it's like, it's typical to kind of go to an uphill and just make the horse canter really fast. So a lot of Norwegian riders are a little bit scared of cantering if it's flat or a little bit downhill. So they will go uphill and then they will canter. And that's hard, you know? It's physically challenging. So maybe it's also stuff like that. Like he thinks that if I need to go out on the trail ride, it's going to be uncomfortable, it's going to be hard, I'm going to be exhausted, it's not going to be any fun. So if we can change that and make sure that he enjoys this and has a good time, we need to make it fun for him to be out on the trail ride. So we're just going to walk over a little bit around the corner and he's going to stop and eat. And there's a tractor moving here. I don't think he's scared of that, but I'm just gonna be a little bit ready in case. So when I have been walking with him, we have been stopping over here, and he's been allowed to eat some grass. So we're gonna do the same. So we're gonna do like exactly the same routine that I do when I have been walking with him. So this is the place I typically stop and he can eat some grass. And he can kind of, he's not really reacting to the tractor, so I think he's fine. So I'm just going to let him stay here and eat a little bit and then we're going to continue. So we're going up the hill. It's been going pretty fine. He tried to stop and then he would just back up a little bit, but then I asked him to go and he started to go. So it wasn't too bad, no. Or I felt like he was trying to go out in the field, just gonna be a little bit ready. Yeah. And one thing I forgot was to put on fly spray. So it's just a lot of flies, and that's really stupid of me, because that's gonna bother him. Yeah, I know, sorry. So hopefully it's gonna be better when we just come out of the forest and come out on the other side. Maybe it's gonna be a little bit better. Yeah, I know. It's just a lot of stupid flies here. Yes, I forgot the fly spray. So next time, definitely need to remember that. But he's doing well, and this, when we are going into the forest, this is also a place where I have been stopping and letting him eat some grass. So we're just gonna stop right here. Bra. But I'm gonna make sure that his face is not turning around. Bra. Here you can eat. So when he's eating, it's easy for him to kind of turn and bolt. So I'm gonna make sure that he's facing the direction we're going and not facing any other direction. And then he can eat a little bit before we continue. Yes. So far, so good. So hopefully it's gonna be okay. And we're just gonna ride up in the forest, and then I'm gonna give him some treats. Make sure that he's feeling good, feeling appreciated, and that he's having a good time, except for being invaded by flies. But yeah, it's just the way it is. Okay, we are in the forest right now. Yes. Just gonna go a little bit further, and he's gonna get some treats. And I'm sure to like tell him all the time, like he's being a good boy, petting him. And also we're just gonna walk all the way. I don't want him to think about the trail ride being anything that's difficult or exhausting, anything like that. So for now, we're just gonna walk. Now, I want to stop him in the moment he's kind of going a little bit forward with some drive. Oh, I'm gonna give him some treats. Yeah, look it. He started to make some noise. Do you miss your friends? Oh, flink. Ja. Så bra. So flink. Giving him a little bit extra. Good boy. Flink. Yeah. And then we're gonna continue. Let's see if he can walk. Bra! So flink! You flink it! So I'm just trying to keep it really positive, you know? And I kind of feel pretty good with him for now. And he also feels a little bit more... Are you gonna poop? No. Like here he just stopped. Trying to squeeze him a little bit with my leg, but I'm not gonna kind of kick him, so I'm just kind of squeezing a little bit like that. It's not moving, so I'm gonna start to wave a little bit. There you go. Good boy. No flink. Ja, så bra. And I'm also making sure I'm letting him walk on loose reins. He stopped again. Oh, now he's backing up. So he's a little unsure. Bra! So flink! And I'm also I'm letting him walk on loose reins, but I'm paying attention to his neck. So if I feel like he's kind of turning, I'm pretty fast at correcting that and making sure his neck is straight forward. So if he has a bad habit of turning around and bolting and running home, I'm not gonna let him turn his face. He needs to keep his face forward. Good boy. So we're gonna go up here to this field, and he's gonna eat some more grass. So we kind of have like these checkpoints on the way where he will stop and eat. So we're just gonna walk from checkpoint to checkpoint, pretty much. And it's a really nice day. It's warm, so I feel good. I love when it's warm. So hopefully we're gonna have like a nice ride. And here you can stop and eat grass. Just walk a little bit more, and you can a little bit more. No. A little bit more. You can eat the grass there. Okay, eat here. Fine. He's gonna eat this. And then we're just gonna continue. So I'm letting him eat for maybe like 20 seconds, 20 to 30 seconds. And then we're gonna continue. So far he's doing pretty good. There was like a lot of cars over here. He was a little bit nervous to pass them, but he walked, so that was good. And when we're coming to this tee, I'm just gonna give him some treats again. Flink! Ja, så bra. And just continue to be positive, telling him that he's being a good boy. We're gonna see. Oh, bra! Each time we stop, he's gonna get treats. Good. Så flinket! Du flink! Ja, så bra! Du flinket! Ja, kjempeflink! Okay, bra! Så flink! Så flinket! And then we're going to continue this way. Yes, do you remember? You've been here before. But not that way. Yes, this way. So I can feel like he's a little bit hesitant to move sometimes. Need to use the rope a little bit. Good. Oh, it's a little bit hard with one hand since I'm filming with the other, but it's okay. Yeah, this way. My reins are so long. Good. Yep. And sometimes, you know, when he's being a little bit hesitant, he's walking quite slow. So I'm just kind of, I don't want to sit and like nag him constantly. So I'm just trying to keep, I squeeze him like a little bit when he's walking slow. I just keep my leg close to his body. And when he's speeding up a little bit, and I feel like he's got more drive going forward, then I release my legs. So now he's walking a little bit slow. I'm just keeping my legs close to his body. But I'm not kicking him or anything. I'm just kind of gently squeezing him a little bit. And we're going to see if he kind of loosens up a little bit, I'm going to release. And it's not a lot of pressure. It's just like a little bit. And I want him to know, like, when he's feeling excited to move forward, that's when he's going to get complete release. And besides that, you know, his reins are completely loose. I just want him to feel relaxed and comfortable. So we're just chilling, walking, having a good time. He's eating a little bit on the way. He's cute. I kind of like him. Oh, here he stopped. You want treats? Okay. A little treat stop. Fine. Go for it. And you know, the most important thing is that he's feeling like he's having a good time. Like good things are happening, you know? Yeah, bra! Blink! Okay. Let's go. A little bit slow. And I don't want to kick, so I rather squeeze a little bit with my leg and then wave the rope. Good. So yeah, we're just going to continue to walk this way and see how it goes. Well, it's going really, really slow, you know. I feel like he's constantly walking with his brakes on. So it's taking a lot of time. And you know, these horses are not really built for speed. They're built for strength and pulling stuff. So, you know, I'm not expecting him to be super fast, but I mean, I would hope it would be a little bit faster than this. I hope maybe when we're turning to the right up there, we're kind of heading on the circle towards going home again. And hopefully he's gonna feel a little bit more like a drive to speed up a little bit. And then I'm definitely gonna work on rewarding him for trotting, like when we're gonna train. So that is something I'm gonna add into the training after this trail ride. But this is kind of our first test, just to see that I can ride him out on the trail ride and that it's gonna be okay. And that we're just taking our time, eating treats, eating grass. And I just want to make sure he's having a good time. And then we can kind of add some more training into it, like trotting and stuff like that. I'm definitely gonna have a thing with him where he is being rewarded for speeding up. Because this is just, it's not my thing, really, to go for like a super slow walk like this. But now, you're speeding up, good. Bra, you're flink kid. Yeah. I know you're more like a lazy type of horse, but still, you know, it's possible to just walk with a little bit of energy and not just barely move. But he's being a good boy, you know, I'm not really complaining. He's being a good boy, he's going where I'm asking him. He's been behaving really well, so he's doing a good job. Yeah. And now we're gonna turn this way, a little bit more. I know, you're gonna get treats, but you're just gonna go a little bit more, a little bit more. Bra! Oh! Där ja! Ja, så flinket! Så flinket! A little bit extra. Yeah, so flink. And now we're more than halfway. We kind of started down there and we've been walking all the way around. And then we're gonna continue this way. Good boy. And this is like the only kind of trail we can walk where it's a circle. So if I'm gonna take another route with him, we have to walk the same way back. And I feel like with this type of horse in the beginning, it's better to have a round, like a circle, and not having to move the same way back, because then I feel like it's gonna be easier for the horse to think about turning and going back home. But if it's a circle, then they might think forward a little bit more. So that's the reason I'm taking this way. Yes, you're being a good boy. You're so flink. But keep on going, please. Please, please, please. Just move. Yeah. Lazy horses are not my thing, buddy. No, we gotta move. Yes. But he's very cute. He's a really nice horse. He's sweet, he's gentle, he's relaxed, he's chill. Maybe too chill, but he's a good horse. You think? We had to stop and eat this plant. That was really important, he said. Yes. Yum, yum, yum. Det var en god planta. So this is just like a thing, you know, to make him feel good, to make him feel happy. It's no problem, he can eat this plant. No, you flinky da. So petting him, you know, telling him he's a good boy. Ja, bra, you flinta. Vilken godis du har fått planta. Okay, that's enough. Now, last bite. Bra. Let's go! Yeehaw! Woo! Full speed ahead! Full speed, buddy! Yeah! Or just walk carefully. That's also, you know, okay. Oh, more of this plant. It's really tasty. Need this plant. Okay, that's enough. Yes. Okay, buddy. Let's go. No, now it's enough plant. But one thing I think it's important with him is a little bit micromanaging. So there are these small things like he's doing with his body where I feel like he's a bit hesitant. So I'm feeling him all the time and making sure that I correct that. So if I feel like he's about to turn to the left, I'm blocking him straight with my leg or with my rein. So I'm constantly kind of on him, making sure he's walking straight and not trying to do anything he's not supposed to do. And if he wants to stop to eat a plant every now and then, that's not what I'm talking about here. It's like you can feel kind of his body thinking about turning. And when you feel this, you just gotta be ready and correct and block. So he knows that you are there, you are kind of in charge, pretty much. Yes. And no. So he just feels it's not about completely being in charge. Well, it is, but it's also about giving him support. So if he's like hesitating, you need to be there to give him a little push to kind of make sure that he feels confident about what he needs to do. And what he needs to do is just continue to walk straight. So each time I feel like he's hesitating, I'm there to kind of squeeze him a little bit and make sure that he will continue to move straight. And then whenever he's doing a good job, I just stop and give him treats and pet him. And sometimes I just let him stop and eat plant or eat grass. And we have the same checkpoints that we have had when I have been walking with him. So he knows that we have these places where he will go to and he will eat grass. So we're going down this hill and then, oh, he's actually walking a little bit fast now. Ja, så bra! Hoe flink het! So flink! Nice! Keep this speed all the way. Yeah! So we're soon kind of approaching one of our checkpoints again, and then he's just gonna get a break, eat grass, enjoy the weather, have a good time. So I just feel like I don't feel there is really a big issue with him, besides the fact that he's hesitating a little bit. But if you are there to support him and taking a little bit charge of the situation, telling him, come on, you gotta go, I feel like there's no problem at all. Oh, here's this plant again. It's your favorite snack. Yes. Yum. He really needs this plant. It's so good, this plant. Okay. We're approaching our checkpoint and you can eat more. Okay, buddy? And one thing that's important as well is like if he wants to stop and eat a plant or something like that, when I tell him it's time to go, it's time to go. I don't want to sit there and having to really drag him or pull him. So we're kind of practicing that as well. Like it's okay, you can eat a little bit, but when I say so, we gotta go. You know, we gotta continue. I feel like he's having a good time, you know? I have like a good vibe from him. He feels kind of good. I think he's enjoying the trail ride. Now the checkpoint is not here. It's going slow again. It's a little bit over there. Come on, with the field, it's the checkpoint. You gotta move. No, it's more of these plants, it's everywhere. Oh! And here he was kind of really pulling over, so I'm just gonna say no. It was a little bit too rude this time. So if we are walking closer to the side and he's eating a little bit, it's better. But if I feel like he's kind of dragging me over, I don't like that. No, like this, he's kind of just dragging out of the way. Then I'm just telling him to walk a little bit more in the middle, because you don't want him to kind of drag his face over to the plant. Here is more of this plant all the time. Here he's going to the other side. And, you know, I'm just riding with one hand and the reins are really loose. So he kind of knows I'm not prepared in this moment when I'm filming. Yeah, you gotta go in the middle. Pretty good. So over there with the field, he can eat some grass again. Now he's speeding up. Bra, so flinket! Yeah! And I make sure to tell him that I like that. So flink! Bra! A little bit more, a little bit more. Yes. And here there's like a little place with grass you can eat. Oh, what's this? There you can go. Yeah. Checkpoint. And it was a plant here as well. But I don't know if there's like a ditch. I don't want you to go in there. Yeah, go a little bit more to the side, please. There you go. Ah, here is it. He prefers this plant. You know, he really likes this. It's better than grass, I think. Yeah. So we're just gonna stay here for like 20 to 30 seconds and then we're gonna continue. Well, now we're heading out on a little bit bigger type of road. There's a little bit more traffic. Not like a lot of traffic at all, but just a little bit more. And he is really moving. He is walking fast, and I feel like he might be recognizing that we're getting close to the home again. So he's kind of speeding up. Feels really nice. Yep, let's go, let's go. Yep, let's go. Yeah, you're gonna get treats soon. But he's just been a good boy, you know? Can't really complain about anything. So he's doing a good job. Yeah. He's doing a good job. And now he's walking fast. Yes. Really nice. So, oh, he needs to boo. Oh. Leave your smell. And then tomorrow you will remember that you have already been here. Yes. Nice. Smart. You're not getting treats for that, but let's go. Okay, got it. Yes. Bra. Link it. So we're maybe like 10 minutes or maybe 15, depending on how fast it's gonna go. And then we have completed the trail ride. So, yeah, good. He's doing good. And here we have a car coming up. And now he's walking like really well. He understands that we're pretty close to the home. And now we have a car approaching. And no problem with that. But like, listen to him. How fast he's moving. It's really nice. So now I can just sit back and relax. He's got the forward drive. And don't go down the ditch, please. No. Please don't. So this feels really good. I can pretty much just sit with the reins just dangling like this. I feel like he's really focusing forward and ahead. So now I can pretty much just be a passenger and just sit and let him do the job. So this is pretty much what we want to achieve, like No, he just wants to eat. For him to kind of move a little bit more like this all the way. No, no more eating now. You're gonna get your treats over there. He doesn't need to walk this fast, of course, but this is like he's got this drive, you know, moving forward. His ears are kind of forward. He's got focus, intention, moving forward. So, yeah, this feels really good. Yeah, this feels really good. And he's not like hesitating at all, you know, he's just power mode, full mode, going ahead. So this is really good. Yeah, so hopefully we're gonna do like the exact same trip a few times, and then maybe he's kind of gonna get a little bit more of this drive, a little bit more all the way. We're gonna hope. And then we're gonna add in some trot, maybe some canter. We're gonna see, because I don't want him to feel like it's too exhausting, and I'm not sure how good shape he is in. I mean, to be a fjord horse, he's not super fat or anything. He's actually looking quite good. But they're not super athletic horses, you know? So for now, I'm not gonna push too much, but walk and trot, definitely, maybe adding in a little canter, we will see. I want to see how he's doing and how he's moving in the trot first, and we're just gonna take it from there. But this is really good. Yes, he's so flink. I'm gonna just check if he can stop. Oh, oh, oh. I needed to pull a little bit on the rein. Yes. Just want to give him some treats now. Ja, så flinket da. Så flinket. Ja. Bra. Du är så flink. Ja. Flinket. Bra. Okay, we can go. And yeah, we can pretty much soon see our home, or my home. You're just a guest, but it's kind of your home too right now. Yeah. So we're just gonna turn in over with this field, and behind the trees there you can kind of see my indoor arena. So I will say we pretty much made it, you know? We have done the trail ride. He did fine, no problems. So I think this is going to be quite easy to fix. So yeah, we're just going to have to make sure that the owner as well will be able to ride him, so it will work when he goes home as well. Yeah, you're being a good boy. Yes. So we're pretty much ready to turn in, but I see there's like a huge tractor with a machine coming. Oh, oh, oh. We're just gonna wait for that to pass. Yeah, you can have treats. So hopefully he's not gonna react to this. We're just gonna have to see. Ah, thank you. Yeah, fine, no problems. He's a really good boy. Oh, you're trotting. Nice. Yes, we're getting close. You're being a good boy. So we have kind of tested him a little bit with cars, tractors, machines, and he hasn't reacted to anything, really. He's been quite mellow and chill. You're a chill horse. Yes, you are. Yeah, you deserve some grass. Yeah. So I feel really good with him, I have to say. I'm kind of excited for our next ride. I just hope it's gonna be a little bit faster in the beginning. It was like super slow. I think like when I have been walking with him, we maybe used like half the time on the same route. Just because I'm a fast walker and he's walking fast when I'm on the ground, you know. But the last part of the trip, he's got a lot more energy now, you know. Yeah. If he wants to trot, I'm just gonna let him. Oh, it's almost. Yeah, you can trot if you want. Yes. You can trot if you want to, my friend. So after we have kind of passed this house, we have completed the circle. And then we're just headed back in there. Good boy. So this is where we started. We went up this hill. Yeah, there. And now we came back this way. So now we're going back to the ranch. And there's definitely like a big difference with him on the way back and on the way out. So he's like super excited that he's on the way home right now. So yeah, that tells me like he is more excited about being home than being out on the trail, you know. Now he's like trotting and I don't want him to trot like on this way home. I don't want him to think like we're just gonna run all the way home. But it's nice that he's kind of speeding up. But yeah, there's a difference. There's a pretty big difference. Going out on the trail, he's hesitating. He doesn't really have a lot of energy. He's thinking about turning around, going back. And when he's kind of understanding that we're headed home, he's really got a lot of energy. Walking super fast, being excited. So I'm just gonna try to continue to give him a lot of treats when we're out on the trail, trying to give him a little bit more confidence so he's not hesitating so much. And then just hopefully he's gonna be kind of excited about going out on the trail as well. Yeah. But all in all, I will say he did a really good job. We didn't have any major issues. He completed a trail ride. I didn't have to kind of go off him or deal with him in any special way. So yeah, I think this is going to be manageable, and I think he's going to be a good trail horse eventually.